when our first introduction to the rabbit hole in most people's childhood is Alice in Wonderland. So Alice sat on a mushroom, psilocybin, and she seen the rabbit, the white rabbit. And she seen the white rabbit. She took her down into the rabbit hole, which was her adventures of Alice in Wonderland. Wonderland is another way of seeing your subconscious realm.
That's a fact.
Because the psilocybin opens up the subconscious realm so that you can consciously process it.
And then, not only that, the rabbit in itself is also a representation. When you get into esoterics, the rabbit hole can be associated with Ophiuchus. So that's when you get into, the number 67. They talk about the number 67 is pretty much the most intrinsic definition all throughout the year of 2025 because it's the resurrection of the 13. So when you go down the rabbit hole, you're actually connected to yourself to the womb of creation, which is also associated with Ophiuchus, like I said, because I think Ophiuchus is in between November 29th into December 17th. So there's a resurrection and a rebirth energy here on the planet, and they tell you within the political infrastructure, because you ever seen that video with Donald Trump? He kept on talking about he's building an ark. So the ark in itself is also a representation of the global turning point that's connected to Charlie Kirk, which is the fall of the church. So the royal ark in itself is a representation of a resurrection process because it coincides with the 47 problem of Euclid. So the 47 in the ark coincides with Noah, right? So Noah, when you break down the word from the etymological standpoint in ancient Hebrew, it means the mind. Noah means mind, and then you got the arcs or the angels of light coming down to the planet that hits the mind. So it's actually talking about a form of mind science technology when you get in.
You're going to spiral up or you're going to spiral in reverse. It ain't no staying the same. You feel me?